yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and he promised it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone, pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos. Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and he promised it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find a shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's here to hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone, pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos? Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's here to hold you tight.
Alright, everybody, welcome to the IUF1 reverse grid here, round 12. Field is set by average points per race, since we've had drivers who have made all the races and drivers who haven't. So guys start in the front are the guys that normally do not score as many points. Ooh, and somebody jumped the start. Got some damage here going on. We got some guys bouncing around here. This is what happens. You get some guys have to work themselves. See all the fast guys try to work themselves through the field here. Some of the slower guys in front. So you see some comers and goes. Oh, we got some guys in the Juggernaut has spun and he saved his battery. Back in 14th there, so Gary worked himself up to P1. I think Gary jumped the start, so he will have to make a drive-through early. Peter, one of last year's Champions Division champion, has missed several races and had a lot of bad luck, so finds himself here with a good chance to get back into the winner circle here in Tier 1 as he starts up near the front. Great Ace running third here, Meadbender fourth, Hugo. Emot has worked himself up to that 6th position. Omar now 7th. Williams, points leader, has worked himself up to 8th already. JJ up to 9th. Josh here in 10th. Lucius Oliveira, Sub-Zero, has lost some ground here early. Dre Dude and Juggernaut, the big loser here early, got some wing damage. Early safety car here would definitely help the Alpine driver. Gary serving his drive-through penalty for jumping the start. That's going to give Pewter the lead. That's going to move Meadbender into that 2nd position. Gary in 3rd. Go back. JJ now all over the back here of Williams. Williams using all that battery there to try to hold that position. 7th, 8th, and 9th right here. You got Williams, Trim, and Josh. IUF1 Lucy, last night's winner in the Champions Division here at Japan in our reverse grid. Go from the back of the field to win last night. Looking to go back to back here tonight. Oh, Josh spun it but saved it. Gets it going again in front of Dre Dude. Our tires are slick. Josh now back to 10th here. Lucius up to 9th. JJ still working on Williams. Williams here in 7th. Omar. Eva now all over the back of Kudo here. This is a battle for P4. See how long it takes some of these top guys to drive themselves back to the front here. Now, Emot, oh, Ace pushes him out wide. Locked up the brakes, slid the front of that Haas. Emot did a good job to avoid him. Up to 3rd now. Great Ace back to 4th under fire as Kugo now goes by. Ooh, I think Emot might have got having to give position back there. Unfortunately, as Great Ace locked up a little bit, pushed Williams wide. Emot gives the position back now. Oh, and Great Ace spins her around. Keeps her going. So we've seen both of the Haas's here on the hard tires slide it back in. Right now, the two Haas's not liking these hard tires here early. Hugo Jr. has hit pit road in his Aston Martin for an early stop. Battle back here for 7th is heating up. Williams, Trim, Lucy, Josh, Dre Dude all tied in together here. Nice little 5-car battle here for that 7th position. This is where race like this is where you kind of see how good the real fast guys really are. We know they're fast, but how good are they? Can they be patient to work themselves through slower traffic here? For the most part, guys have done a pretty good job dragging out so far. The big loser here early as he's fallen all the way back to that 16th position. Still a long way to go. Safety car would bring this field back together. Trady now sets fastest lap, as now JJ's going to go to the outside of that kick Sauber. JJ's going to slide that Ferrari into that 7th position. Williams going to try to fight him back. Can't do nothing with him. To move the Ferrari up to 7th. Williams now back in 8th. Lucius here in 9th. Josh has recaught this group after he spun. And now Lucius makes the move as the kick Sauber is really starting to struggle. Oh, and the Mercedes goes around. Oh, well, that's just going to be a sector yellow, not a BC or safety car. But now Williams really starting to struggle on them hard tires. That kick Sauber does not like him. As now Josh slams that Haas to the inside. Side by side, this is a battle for 9th. Josh is going to get the move done on the outside as Williams now a points leader around. Starting to struggle here on lap 4 on them hard tires. Oh, he's got some damage, it looks like, yes. That kick Sauber looks like he's got some front end damage. He must have got into the back of somebody. You can see it right there, left front. Messed up on that kick Sauber. Points leader is going to have to make an early stop here as he makes that hard right down the pit lane. Williams now into the pits. Josh now to move. Lucius looking to go inside of Josh. Can't quite get it done. Josh drives. Great ace, drove that Haas in deep. Lucci now going to get the two Haas's mixed up. It's great ace now here in 7th. Lucci trying to make the move. Got his teammate Josh there tucked up behind. Right now, you got the McLaren in between the two Haas's. Nice 4-car battle here. 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th all right here. JJ has gotten around. Great ace. Starts to ease away from the Haas here. Top 6 all on the medium tires now. You gotta wonder how long they can go before the hard tires become the better tire. I know last night for myself, I did run the hard tires on my 2nd stint, but it took about 6 or 7 laps for them to start feeling decent. So you gotta wonder when the switch will go to where the hard tire guys might start to gain some ground back on all of these medium runners. Top 6 now on the mediums. And now Lucius makes a late move, can't quite do it. And now Josh is going to go to the inside. Try to get the move done, can't quite. Oh no, and something happened. JJ Trim has crashed out. Or has he? Yes, he has. That's going to bring us out a full course safety car. JJ in that Ferrari crashes out here. Going to bring out the first safety car. Big break there for Williams, who actually just pitted. So Williams might be able to stay out and gain some ground back here. Get a couple positions back. Jargonov needed that after early trouble. Now he's going to get a chance to catch the back of this field and get back into this fight. Here on lap 6, the field is actually starting to come back around to where you would kind of expect it to be on a normal qualifying day. Kudo is one of our faster guys. He's had some horrible luck this season, as why he is so far down in the point standings. But right now, taking advantage of this as he is up front. Emod also very fast, has a couple bad races which kept his average per race points down, which gave him a higher starting spot here tonight. Now he's all the way up to P2. Meadbender in that 3rd position, followed by Omar, who's reserving tonight for Team Red Bull. So you got 2 Red Bulls here, 3rd and 4th. They're going to double stack. Omar now trying to back up a little bit. But 2 Red Bulls now are going to have to double stack. Hugo's coming in. Josh brings the Haas in. Great Ace. Great Ace made it. He was right at the final corner when JJ spun around, and Great Ace was able to make it on pit road, so some of these guys had made their stops already. Give you a full course, full field rundown once we get back around. Juggernaut, I believe in a lot of these guys, especially guys in the mediums, are going to have to make another stop here. But I'm not too sure. Last night, I do believe we had a safety car right about this time, maybe a lap later, maybe it might have been lap 7. But Lucci in that McLaren was able to go the rest of the way on a set of mediums to win. So tire degradation here is really not super high from what it showed last night in the Champions Division race. So we'll see how it works out. Not sure if this is the best bet for Juggernaut. Might be good for him to, if he has another set of mediums, maybe go another lap if the safety car stays out one more time, and then come back in and get a fresh new set of mediums. Take it to the end here. I do believe most of the field can make it from here after being in last night's Champion Division race and seeing what a couple of the guys did on the medium tires. So I do believe definitely the guys on the hards can definitely go the rest of the way here if there is not another safety car. So we'll see here. Does Juggernaut just throw the softs on to come around, hoping for like one more lap, and then maybe bring that Alpine down pit lane, go to a set of mediums, which would be a couple laps fresher than everybody else, considering he is staying out, but we'll see. Have not got the word yet about the safety car coming in. Safety car is going to stay at least one more time, so we'll see here. This is, I think, if I was able to talk to Juggernaut, I think I'd let him know that most of these guys will go the rest of the way just after last night's race. He might want to come in and throw in a new set of mediums here for the rest of this. Doesn't. He decides to stay out. Maybe he's hoping for another safety car. Sub-Zero saved a lap or two for a set of hards. He comes in late, takes a stop. So maybe Juggernaut is hoping to run these, maybe split this remaining part of the race in half, hopefully for another safety car. He is going to line up now right behind our points here. So it looks like everybody's made their stops here. So let's give you a full course rundown as they stand here on lap 8. Kudo is your leader. Emad now in that second position in that Williams. Meebender currently in third. Kugo here in that Aston Martin's going to go P4 here. Omar 5th. Last night's winner Lucci's going to roll off here 6th on a restart. Josh up to P7. Dre Dude now has his Mercedes up to 8th. Oliveira here in 9th. And rounding out your top 10 is going to be the Haas of Great Ace. 11th is going to be Gary Kugo Jr. Yes, 420 and Kugo 34 are father and son. So Kugo Jr. I call him, is in 12th. Points leader Williams going to restart here in 13th. Juggernaut is going to restart 14th after some early race trouble. And Sub-Zero, who made a stop on the last lap, so we'll have the freshest set of tires on the restart here. There are the 15 remaining. Unfortunately, JJ Trim has been our first DNF of the evening, as safety car is going to end this time, so the field's going to be under control here of the cash app machine of Kudos. So we'll see here when he decides to go. If you're new to F1, race leader can go anytime he wishes once the safety car reaches pit lane. So the field is under control of Kudo. He can go whenever, so we'll see what kind of jump he gets with this long straightaway. He is going to want to try to get a little jump here. Emad is going to be right with him. So Emad, a great start, is going to hang up, but they did get a gap here back to Meatbender. Meatbender now under fire as he's got Kugo right behind him. Here he comes. Kugo not going to make the move. He's going to sit back in line. Williams back. Lucius here in that 6th position. Going to stay in line. Josh in 7th. Dre Dude here in 8th. Oliver Knight, great ace. Oh no, we got an Aston Martin around. Oh, Junior has crashed out. Oh, and that's going to bring out a safety car. Hugo Jr. has crashed out in his Aston Martin. That is going to bring out our 2nd full course safety car. And boy, that might have worked out for Juggernaut here, as he can now come in if he wishes, get off of them soft tires and have a couple less laps on the mediums here. Take that Alpine the rest of the way. Caught the tail end of the accident. Couldn't tell if 420 got any help or just lost it on the restart there. He was on 6 lap old medium, so he had stayed out on the mediums after some early trouble. We don't know if the tires cooling off affected him, but saw the tail end of that as he went head on into the wall as the back of the car slid around coming out of turn 2. But I'm pretty sure in Discord, if something happened, somebody will mention something about it. Unfortunate break. Hugo has moved up to tier 1 after actually winning a race in tier 2. He moved up to team up with his father here in tier 1. So he's still doing a good job here. This unfortunate break here tonight. As now guys are hitting pit road. Some of these guys are going to brand new mediums here, so we'll see. Juggernaut has come down pit road here, so a lot of these guys going to newer tires here. Kudo gives up the race lead to come in for a brand new set of mediums to go the rest of the way here. So Williams on a new set. Juggernaut now on a new set. Oliveira. So this is going to be interesting. A lot of fast guys now going to restart here in the back on brand new mediums here. Safety car is definitely going to help the guys who went to the mediums. The safety car before is going to give them a couple laps of not putting a lot of damage to the medium tires. We'll see how that plays out once we get near the end here. Don't forget, you can follow the updated IUF1 standings for the Tier 1 division at the bottom of your screen. Second safety car of the night. 2 single car incidents. First it was a Ferrari JG trim out of the final corner. And then on that restart it was 420 coming out of turn 2. Lost the back end and put that Aston Martin into the inside retaining wall. Had 2 different race leaders. Kudo led the beginning. Emad is now your second race leader of the day. Top 4 now on the hards. Everybody after that but Sub-Zero in his Williams is on a brand new set of mediums. So let's see here how these guys play it out. Does anybody else make a late stop here? If not, we will run through the field again and give you a running order on how they restart. Dre Dude brings his Mercedes down pit lane here. Going to give up a lot of track position. He is going to fall back to the tail end of the field. He is going to go to a new set of hards for the remainder of the event. Emad, only driver in the field with a penalty, 3 seconds for track limits. So as they run here, Emad is now your race leader. Meebender has worked himself up to 2nd. Kugo 3rd. Omar 4th. Lucius 5th. Josh now up to 6th, followed by his teammate Great Ace here in 7th. Gary's going to restart here in 9th. Sub-Zero. Gary's going to restart 8th, excuse me. Sub-Zero 9th, and Kudo now is going to restart 10th 11th is going to be the Alpine of Oliveira, followed by your points leader, Williams, going to restart here in 12th. Dragunov, 13th, and Dradu, who made a late stop to go into a brand new set of hards, is going to restart here in 14th. Field is bunched back up together, so I do believe, see no reason why the safety car wouldn't come in this lap. As you can see, E-Mod is having a little fun with the safety car driver there. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 12 midnight for the guys across the pond. Tier 2 will finish out our reverse grid week here at Japan. Once the yellow lights stop flashing on the safety car, that'll let you know that the safety car is coming in, which it is. You can see him pulling away. Now the field will be under the command here of E-Mod and that Williams, me Bender second, Kugo here in third. So we'll decide here when E-Mod decides he wants to go. It'll be 11 laps complete. Going to start lap number 12 this time by, and they are off and running, and E-Mod has gotten off to a good start. He is already at a DRS range. Good start by the Williams. He is gone. Me Bender. Big battle here for fourth as Omar's got Lucius right on the back of him. Lucius is not going to make the move. Here comes Josh. Great ace here in seventh. Got Gary tucked up right behind him. Sub-Zero ninth and Kudo. Oh, Kudo's going to get around. Sub-Zero made a mistake on them older hard tires. Gives up a spot. Kudo now to ninth. Here comes Sub-Zero. Oliveira now tucked in right behind the Williams. Williams here in 12th, looking for a place to go. So you can see the traffic jam here, all these faster guys. Oh, and Kugo has crashed out, and it's our third consecutive safety car. Oh, you can see all the remains of the Aston Martin. So bad luck for the Kugo family, as both father and son have now crashed out, and that is pretty much our third consecutive safety car. Ooh, something happened to our race leader under the safety car. Our race leader has somehow DNF'd. Did not see it on the stream as I was looking for any updates on some of the incidents in our Discord, and did not see it. Looked up and saw his car ghosted coming off pit road. Don't know what happened to E-Mod. That was strange, as he was our race leader. See if I can get an update for everybody about what happened. Ferrari of JJ just said he had some wing damage from turn 2 on lap 1, which happens to a lot of us. And said the car just got away from him on his incident, as JJ was the first one out of today's race. Hugo brung out the safety car here, as he crashed going under the bridge, but then somehow our race leader DNF'd under the safety car. Yes, Great Ace is from Canada. Welcome to the chat there, Bobo. Third safety car of the evening. So now with the race leader E-Mod somehow DNFing under the safety car, now pushes the Red Bull of Omar up to the race lead. Last night's winner Lucci now up to second. Josh up to third. Gary fourth. Great Ace fifth. We currently have both of the Haas's here in the top 5, with Kudo in 6th, Sub-Zero 7th, Oliveira 8th, points leader Williams now up to 9th, and Juggernaut in 10th. Grey Dude and Me Bender round out the 12 remaining, as we are just past halfway. E-Mod, Kugo, 420, and JJ have all crashed out here. JJ crashed out coming out the final corner to bring out our first safety car on the restart. 420 crashed out coming out of turn 2, and then on the following restart after that, Hugo crashes his Aston Martin coming under the bridge there, and then somewhere along the line under the safety car, our race leader somehow ended up DNFing, which I missed as I was trying to look at our Discord to find any information on some of the incidents. Only one to post anything was JJ about just saying he lost it on his own. We are back together here. Going to complete lap 14 this time by. But expect the safety car to be in here. This is our third safety car, so but the game only gives us so many, so not sure if I expect another one here. Omar is our race leader, Lucha's second, Josh Field now backing up. I think the cars look nicer, but they don't sound as good. I know the Haas sounds horrible. It sounds like an electric car. Omar now takes off, but Lucius is right behind him. Omar did not get a great start, and Lucius is looking for the race lead into turn 1. Gonna back out of it. Stay in line. Gary, Great Ace here. Kudo now up to 4th. Oliveira, Sub-Zero. Ooh, Sub-Zero. Oliveira got around, backed the field up a little bit. Sub-Zero is really struggling on them older hard tires, and now Williams tucked up right behind. Oh, Juggernaut goes to the inside. Looks like some, oh no, and the Williams has spun around, and he saved her. Don't know how he saved her, but he did. Looks like Juggernaut might have got some damage in that Alpine as he goes way wide. Looks like everything is there. Might have been just a little cosmetic. As now the two Alpines here, 7th and 8th. Williams now 9th. Drady, Me Bender, and Sub-Zero. Back up front, Omar still your race leader. Lucius tucked up right behind him. Followed by Josh, Gary, and Great Ace holding on to that 5th with Kudo right behind him. Now Lucius looking for the race lead. Can't do nothing here through this final chicane. Going to complete lap number 15 here. DRS enabled now, and now battle back here as Kudo looks to get around the Haas of Great Ace. That's for battle for 5th. Give the spot to the Cash App machine. So Kudo up a spot. Lucius with some issues now. He's lost it a little bit. He is now falling back to fourth. Gary and Josh both got around now. Josh hits his sights on that Red Bull. Josh looking to gain a lot of ground here tonight on the championship contenders as Williams is stuck back in that 8th position here. Omar doing a great job on them hard tires here, leading the way. Josh got his sights set on, can't quite do anything with him here. Let's go on board the Haas. Looking back at the field coming up the hill. Josh now side by side with Omar. Goes to the inside, gets the move done. Here's the battle behind. Omar's late move. Can't. Oh no! The Ferrari got into the back of Red Bull. Can't believe they all made it. Get a smoke back here. Now Williams hanging around Grady. She saw the field back up. Oh, Kudo. Looks like he crashed going down pit road. Gary here in third, Omar second, so Josh is now your new race leader. He is starting now to pull away. Josh has now gotten out of DRS range. Gary here holding on to that third position in front of Lucius. Battle for third here, Lucci trying to go around the outside of the Ferrari. He does. He gets the move done. Now looks to move. Big move. Can't quite do it there as he looked to the inside there of the Red Bull. Can't quite get her done. DRS open now, so Lucius should have free sail here. She's going to go around the outside here of the Red Bull and the Alpine. Look at that. Juggernaut's going to follow him through. Great move by the Alpine. The Juggernaut now on the prowl here. And some great races all season long between the Alpine of Juggernaut and the Haas of Josh. And now Juggernaut has now worked himself up to that third position, and he is 3 lap fresher mediums, which could really come into play here. Juggernaut would love to be able to clear the McLaren as quick as possible and set his sights on the race leader. Josh now 2 seconds ahead of this duo here. No more than a duo. You got a battle. You got 4 or 5 right here in this little battle. Points leader Williams has now worked himself up to that 6th position. Lucius doing a great job after winning last night's No Assist Champions Division race. Currently running P2 here tonight. Now the Alpine is going to have DRS as Juggernaut. Oh, slides that Alpine around. DRS is open. Here he comes. He is going to go to the inside of the McLaren. Don't know there's much Lucy can do with him. Can't. Juggernaut's going to go to the inside. Move the Alpine here up to P2. Trying to keep the gap 2.8 once he got around the McLaren. So we'll see how that gap between the top 2 stay down to 2.6 already. So Juggernaut definitely on the move here. Lucius now back in that 3rd position. Omar back to 4th. Gary now. Tucked them, and now Sir Williams here has made himself up to 6. Oliveira now in 7th. Nice little battle here with Dre Dude. It's the 7th and 8th. Dre Dude takes a peek to the inside. Can't quite do anything with him here. Ooh, Dre Dude locks him up, slides through the corner. That is going to open the door for Oliveira to kind of drive away. Meadbender here in 9th. Sub-Zero. Great Ace makes a pit stop, goes to the soft tires. He is now in P11. Back up front, race lead now down to 2.3. So Juggernaut is definitely gaining, as Williams has gotten around the Ferrari. So need the points leader back up here into the top 5. Omar in 4th. Lucha's now in 5th. He is not let Juggernaut get away once Juggernaut got around him. Lucha's doing a great job of hanging right in there with him. Juggernaut has lost some ground. He had cut that lead all the way back down to 2.3. Now it's back up to about where it started from. Gotta wonder, is he burning them tires up as hard as he's driving and trying to get through the field here? Really not in a position to kind of let them tires cool off, as the McLaren of Lucius is still tucked in right behind him. Gap still 2.6 seconds now. Under 8 laps remaining. Going to be 7 to go when they get back to the stripe here. Josh trying to break a 7-race winless streak, which might be the longest of his IUF1 career. Josh has lost, in the last 4 races, have lost 2 photo finishes to Williams at Bahrain and Brazil. So Josh would love to finish this one off, as he still owns a 2.5 second lead. 7 laps remaining. Dragunov here in 2nd. Lucius 3rd. They pulled away, as now Williams is looking to get into the top 4, and he does. He gets the move done. So points lead to Williams. Gaining some points here. Now don't forget, everybody here in the IUF1 scores points. As long as you complete 90% of the race, everybody scores points. If you take the normal FIA World Championship point standings and you just add 10 points to that, that's what the top 10 get, and then 11th through 20th go from 10 down to 1 point. But everybody does catch. Right now the worst you can finish is P11, which ain't that bad of a point stay. The lead now down to under 2 seconds now. Dragunov has cut this down, 1.9. He is starting to pull away from the McLaren. That's going to give him a chance to maybe take it easy for a lap or two, save some battery, let them tires cool down a little bit, and make another charge here. But now down to 1.8. So race far from over. Lucius still there. Top 3 have now pulled away. Williams finds himself in a battle for 4th, 3.5 seconds behind Lucius. So the top 3 have kind of broken away here. Omar doing a great job on them hard tires here in that 5th position. Gary P6 here, Oliveira 7th, Drady now 8th, Meadbender, Knight, Sub-Zero, and Great Ace. All 11 remaining cars still on the lead lap. Lead now down to 1.7 seconds. Keep an eye as we go watch this battle, Williams and Gary. Now Omar has spun. Ooh, in 15 lap old hard tires, Omar has spun around, and he has fallen all the way back to P8 and picked up a penalty and got some wing damage. So not a great lap here for the Red Bull drivers. Now he's got his teammate coming up right behind him. Omar had a great run going, but a late issue here is going to cost him a lot of time. He's got some damage, so probably going to bring that Red Bull in, see if he goes to a set of softs, maybe tries to steal that extra bonus point for fastest lap. Back or front race lead still 1.9. Going to be just 5 laps remaining when Josh crosses the stripe now, so just 5 laps remaining to lead 1.9. Juggernaut now 1.8. Now he's 1.6 ahead of Lucci. Lucci's fallen out of DRS range. Williams now 4.1 back. Gary 2. So now the field is starting to get separated here. Dre Dude still inside of DRS range of Oliveira for that 6th position. Me Bender at 8. Best battle on racetrack right now is the Mercedes here of Dre Dude tucked up right behind his Alpine. Me Bender. Omar stops going to set A mediums here. Great Ace making another stop here on that 11. Back up front. Yeah, see, the Haas sounds like, if you're watching, I don't know, but it seems like the Haas sounds like an electric car now. Ever since the update. Not a big fan of it. I drive the Haas in our Champions Division and tomorrow night in Tier 2, and I'm not a big fan of the new sound of the Haas. Juggernaut has cut that lead now down to 1.4, so this race is far from over. Juggernaut is gaining some ground here. Luch is now in 3rd, Williams here in 4th, Gary 5th, Oliveira 6th, Dre Dude 7th, Me Bender, Sub-Zero, Omar, and Great Ace RD11 drivers remaining. The lead down now to 1.2 seconds. Great Ace has gone a lap down. Going to be just 3 laps remaining when they get back around to the stripe. Juggernaut just starting to inch into that DRS range. Didn't quite get there, I don't believe, here for the front straightaway here. 3 laps remaining. Now are the 3 lap pressure tires going to be the difference here? On board here with 2nd place Juggernaut in that Alpine. You can see what he sees. He is 1 second behind. Make it 8/10 as he got through the S's very well there. So we'll have to see here. Can he stay in DRS range and make a run here? As he is definitely gaining on Josh here. Coming down what it's going to be another epic finish. Can Josh lose another race by just a tick here? Or can he win one by a tick for a change? Lead down out to a half a second. Juggernaut is there, so the race is on now. Going to be 2 laps remaining when we get back around. And the top 2 are now just half a second apart. Oh, and Juggernaut is there. He is tapped in right behind. He is going to have DRS. Does he want to make the move on this lap and let Josh have DRS to come back around, or does he wait and buy his time and try to stick as close as he can to the Haas and make the move, getting the white flag down that long front straightaway? Here we go, under 2 remaining. Josh leads it. Juggernaut is tucked in right behind. Great battle here. Lucius in 3rd, Williams 4th. Juggernaut's just, you can see him charging all that battery up. Josh also up to 100%. He is trying to do everything he can to keep that battery there so he can use it under that DRS section on the front straightaway. Lap and a half remain here at Suzuka. Coming down to being another great Tier 1 finish. We've had so many of these last lap moves here. And we are on sight here. A chance to see another one. Juggernaut now tucked up right behind. He is going to want to get a great exit through this final chicane. Use DRS, see if he can make the move down this long front straightaway. Josh got a little bit more battery. Here comes, oh, wiggle by Juggernaut. Here we go. Final lap. White flag out this time by. Is Juggernaut close enough to make the move? Josh is just releasing all that battery. Juggernaut not going to get there. That big wiggle out of the final corner. Could that have cost him? He's been faster through the S's, especially with 3-lap fresher tires. Can he set him up here? Through the S's for the final time. Josh still holds on. Juggernaut here in 2nd. Up the hill. Juggernaut still tucked in. Right behind. On board here, 2nd place Juggernaut in the Alpine. But to get a better exit, he's got a lot more battery than the Haas does. Needs to get through this little horseshoe left-hander. See if he can use that extra battery there to go down up the hill in this long straightaway, or can Josh get off the corner? Oh, the Alpine slides it around. Lost a little bit of time. Trying to gain it back. Is he going to be close enough to make a last lap dive into this final chicane? Oh, to the inside. Oh no, they bumped. The Alpine got onto the curb and they slide. Josh is going to hold him off, it looks like. Out of the final corner. Oh no, and Juggernaut got on the gas too soon and just spun her around. Lucius is going to get around him for 2nd. Williams for 3rd. Juggernaut's going to fall back to 4th. Juggernaut tried everything he could. He got him on the inside, coming around the left-hander. Got one curb and slid into the Haas a little bit. Then into the final chicane. Just got back on the gas a little too soon and spun her around. But he did not finish 4th due to lack of effort. Juggernaut gave it everything to chase down Josh in the remaining laps. But Josh is going to hold on to win this. Josh has to be thinking, what does he have to do? And finally the brakes go his way. And Josh breaks a 7-race winless streak here. Drives that Haas back to victory lane. Points leader Williams with another strong finish comes from the back of the field to finish P3. Lucci wins last night in the Champions Division, finishes 2nd here tonight. So good week here at Japan for Team McLaren and IUF1 Lucci. Lucius, just like last night, gets driver of the day. Give you a quick rundown. There is your race winner. Josh in the Haas wins here at Japan. Take a screenshot for the powers to be. Josh is going to be your race winner. Lucia's going to finish P2 with driver of the day, so a bonus point there for the McLaren driver. Williams going to come home P3. Juganov in fourth after a great effort to try to win this late. Oliveira going to come home P5, so 2 top 5s there for Team Alpine. Good run for them. Benner's going to come home 6th. Sub-Zero struggled, but somehow comes home P7th here tonight. Omar 8th. Gary falls back to 9th here at the end. Dre Dude in 10th. And Great Ace is going to finish P11. Top 11 cars will score points here tonight. Kudo, Emod, Kugo, 420, and JJ are the drivers out. Omar does set fastest lap in the Red Bull, so bonus point for the Red Bull there. So I want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight. I hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast at IUF1. It ended up being another great finish in Tier 1, as Juganov tried everything he could in the last lap, but couldn't quite get the job done to take victory here tonight. But congratulations to Josh, Lucius, and Williams on their podiums here tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 12 midnight for the guys across the pond. Tier 2 here in IUF1 will round out Reverse Grid Week here at Japan. And so until tomorrow night, everybody, I am MFG. Stay safe and be well, everybody, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow night.